Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new episode of me trying my absolute best at the ladder of StarCraft 2 today. For today, I will focus on creating more economy and defending until I'm maxed with the help of queens. Thank you all for joining me today. Please leave a like and comment on this video to show your support. This will really help this channel. No further ado, let's get started. So, we are playing currently against a bronze Protoss. Nice hatch. 40 seconds, even though we could do 34. Okay, so my plan against Protoss is pretty straightforward. I do my standard opener, going into a spawning pool now, and creating a overlord. And I want 3 bases before the 4-minute mark. Oh, what's happening? Is this lag? No, he paused the game. I don't like when this happens. I really don't like it. Now we have to wait. Alright, let's go. Gas extractor. So, because we're playing against a Protoss, I think we also need to think about proxies. That could be a possibility. Let's set the camera positions. Yes. Alright. So yes, my strategy against Protoss is pretty straightforward. I want to go also with some good upgrades, because upgrades are necessary as always. And I want to go react against what the Protoss is doing. So if he goes for a ground army, I go Hydra Lurker. If he goes for a air army, probably not, because that's not a normal thing to do anymore. Then I will go into Corruptors. So we also have to do a little bit of scouting. We have supply kept ourselves already, so let's create a overlord. And our queen just popped. This queen is a little bit late, so that means I did something a little bit wrong, unfortunately. Yes, we need more mineral income. And we just have started the metallic boost speed, so that's pretty nice.
We require more minerals.
So let's see what our opponent is doing. Creating just a stalker, nothing special. Trying to save our overlord, of course. So let's go for our 3rd hatchery, because we are over 30 supply at this moment. Yes. So it could be done a little bit earlier, but I'm happy with my 3 minutes. Now I gotta get a Roach Warren, just to protect myself against some early Zealots or Stalkers. Even though Hydras perform better against Stalkers, I think. Oh yeah. Creating more drones. See, my Zergling speed upgrade is almost done. That's pretty nice. So let's get some gas production, because I want to go for some roaches. For defense, I've made a couple of Zerglings just to fend off the enemy. Also building queens in the meantime. I'm pretty good with spending my money today, so that's nice. Need to create more economy though.
We require more minerals.
So let's go for a lair.
We require more Vespine gas.
And more drones, of course. For this build I'm gonna do, I need a lot of gas. anyways. If we go air or ground, doesn't matter. We need a lot of gas, so let's start with the gas production. Also creating a little bit of army, just so we don't get overrun. So, yes, I think I have quite a decent amount of queens. So let's try and spread some creep. And I also should use my other hatchery. And creating more drones, yes.
We require more minerals.
I also have placed my overlord I have placed my overlords around the map just to see what just happened. I see my opponent is going to the other side of the map, so I'm fairly happy I made some queens and some zerglings. So let's try to hold this little push of him. Let's gather the forces together. Oh, he already got a queen. That's very bad. So I need more army for this. I need to wait a little bit. So my third hatchery unfortunately is going to lose, because he has a little bit too many stalkers for me. So let's try to hold this. I need to focus on the sentry and the immortal. So let's do that. So more zerglings from the back. Yes. Focus fire on the sentry. Okay. Focus fire on... No focus fire. Just let them do what needs to be done. So luckily we have hold this. Pretty nice. We have lost some queens, unfortunately. And some more roaches and zerglings on the way. And it looks like we have defended ourselves successfully against opponents, so that's pretty nice. So let's rebuild my hatchery directly and also mine out this pocket base, because we are floating too many resources at this moment. So let's try and create some army. Also let's go up and tech. So let's start a Hydra then, because it looks like my opponent is going for a ground army. So that means we are going for lurkers. Also try to spread the creep a little bit more. Yes. Alright, that drone is mining out. Mineral patch. Also need an extra. Yes. Alright, let's start up some upgrades actually. We have recovered our army nicely. So I think my opponent will leave me alone for a little bit of time. So let's create our fourth hatchery. We need to expand pretty fast. Also with economy, we're not quite that huge at this moment. We have supply capped ourselves again. Okay, this is pretty unfortunately. Need to remember for the next time to build overlords after I create something. So after I've created a bunch of hydras or army drones, doesn't matter, I need to create one or two overlords. So yes, let's go for a infestation pit so we can go into hive. So when we get the lurkers we can get the upgrade as well. So yes. Also we must not forget our injects. Oh, I see he has a pylon over here. Let's get that pylon. With just roaches. So we have vision all around the map, so we should be able to see when our opponent is going to our side. So that will give us some time. Our fourth hatch just popped, so let's create infrastructure over here. Let's do a inject. Alright. Yes, now we go for the lurker den and for a hive. So, some more drones. Okay, and we also need some more gas for all the upgrades we need and the hydra lurkers. So let's make that. Yes. And I think our economy is starting to get somewhere. And I see my upgrades are almost done, so that means we are going for the next upgrade. So let's get that upgrade. Pretty neat, right on time for that one.
Metamorphosis complete.
Mhm. So I see my opponent is going to do something. I'm not sure what he's going to do, but let's go for a expand. Oh, he's going with a I see a void ray. So let's get that void ray before he fires up all overlords I have.
We require
Um,
more
or
Vespene
actually, nah, I'm
gas.
just gonna ignore that for now. We should make more overlords. Okay, now it's getting pretty annoying. But it doesn't affect us that much because we are still at max supply. So let's just make some lurkers at this moment. And also let's move our army over here. Actually only the Hydras, so he can get his Void Ray. Because his Void Ray is going to be a little bit of a nuance. So now he only knows we have Hydras. He doesn't know anything about us unless he has a probe somewhere. So let's make some vision, some detection actually. Okay, I'm going for our 5th base. So now our economy is where we want it to be, but unfortunately not at the speed I want it to be. So that requires a little bit of more training. So for now, let's go to the other side of the map and see what our opponent is up to. So, what will we see? Okay, he has a lot of ground army as I thought. So let's bury the lurkers this way. Yes, okay. His army is going to fry. We have a little bit too much for him and our lurkers are doing the job as we need them to do. So are we going to stay and use the pressure or what will we go do? Let's create more lurkers at least. And let's head a little bit more forward. Okay, bury the lurkers. Let's try to get his attention. We really need that range upgrade actually. Okay, he is walking right into the lurkers. We're doing a lot of damage against him, but unfortunately we cannot hold this. So let's head back actually. We need to prepare because he's probably going to attack us now. Now he knows he defeated our army. Yes, he is going over over to our place, but not with that of a huge army. So let's try and max up the things we need. So he has just 3 colossi and some zealots of 4 colossi. So let's just pump out as many lurkers and hydras as we can at this moment. Maybe some other units as well. So let's go over here because it looks like maybe he's going to flank us. No, he is not. So what we really need to do is let the lurkers do the job they're good at. And with the hydras focus fire the colossi. Because those are the biggest problem we have currently. Okay, let's focus fire on the supernova. Yes, we got that. Okay, now let's fire focus on the colossi. Okay, let's get it. We have enough upgrades to do this. Yes, now we got all the colossi, so that's very awesome, to be fair. But our army is not as big as I want it to be, so let's create more.
We require more Vespene gas.
Okay. Oh, something is in front of us. Oh, just a little bit of army, not that much. Let's get that. Alright, let's go for another upgrade. Yes. Now we don't have that much of an army.
We require
And
more
our
Vespine
gas is not where we want it to be, so let's create more of it. So that would be nice. Also creating a little bit more drones. That couldn't hurt us. We're at 80 drones, so that's nice. 79 actually. That's pretty good. Let's do some injects. Alright. Fixing that. Utilizing maximum over here and relocating some drones because our economy is becoming a little bit of a mess. And let's create another hatchery because we have the minerals for it. We actually have too many minerals. So let's use this expand for more extractors, to be honest.
We require more Vespine.
Okay, inject. Do we want this? Yes. Okay, he's coming with more army again. So now we have a pretty decent amount of lurkers. So let's do the same thing again. We're going to over here, we bury our lurkers and we're going to fire focus the important units. That way, yeah, let's get him over here. Now he sees it. So let's fire focus on the Colossi. There are just 2 of them, not that many. We totally destroyed his army. So that's pretty nice. Also that the range upgrade is paying what it needs to do, paying off. Okay, creating more army. Yes, inject, inject, inject. So that's pretty nice. So now we have killed off our opponent and we have almost maxed units. Just let's try again. Kill off the opponent. Let's see what he has this time. Now we have the lurker ranged upgrade, so that's pretty nice. So okay, let's look what he has over here. We can just walk in. Okay, alright. So that's it, I think. We have won because there's not that much he can do. Yeah, we got the GG's. GG's back. Alright, that was it. So that was a pretty nice play. Could have gone a little bit faster. So this was it for today. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. I see you in another one. Goodbye. Goodbye.